It's not related to the subject, but it's related to the dress code when you're praying. Nowadays you see all of these youngsters, I've seen some old people as well, half sleeves, you call it the bottom, the trousers right at the bottom, and you can see.
Yeah.
So what's the dress code on those?
Generally speaking, the dress code has to cover the awrah properly. It has to be as well, it has to show your respect, the respect factor that you're standing before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because some people pray in their pajamas. I mean, okay, it covers the awrah fine, but would you go and meet someone important? Would you go to a business meeting with your pajamas on? Obviously not. So it's more a bit reflective. The cultural factor comes in here, because in different countries it could be different. So generally speaking, as long as it covers the awrah, and there is something specific about the awrah in salah. Awrah in salah, it covers, from the navel to the knees, down to the knees, but your shoulders are included in salah. Because there's a hadith from the Prophet ﷺ, نهى رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم أن يصلي الرجل بالثوب ليس على عاتقه منه شيء. The Prophet ﷺ prohibited that someone prays without having his garments covering his shoulders. So should be covering the shoulder. Okay? And some of the shirts or flanellas, they might be very thin here. What do you call them?
Above the elbow.
Yeah, no problem. Like if you have a shirt up to here, no problem. Yeah, no problem. As long as the shoulders are covered, no problem. Yeah, tight trousers are a problem. A very common problem now is people not necessarily having, these trousers that hang below, but sometimes it's when you go for sujood, some people have wear a short shirt, and when they go for sujood, their back shows, and sometimes their backside shows. This could this could actually turn their prayer invalid. This could invalidate their prayer. If the backside shows and you don't cover it swiftly, forget about this prayer. Forget it. You'll be surprised on the day of judgment. So make sure your back and your backside don't show. A lot of the younger ones mainly do it. Our younger brothers, they do it. Make sure your back is covered. That's a very common thing. And subhanAllah, worldwide, with all Muslims, especially the younger ones, you will find wherever you go to a masjid, some people, they have their backs or even the backside, as I said, showing. That's a very serious thing. First, it signifies disrespect. You're standing before Allah, you're bowing before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's inappropriate. And what about people praying behind you? It obviously distracts them. And you're not covering your awrah, and which is the awrah al-mughallada. That's the awrah that you should never expose whatsoever. So be sure that you're covered well. But for the shirts above the elbows, no problem, inshallah. But don't forget, the trousers, they should not be tight. They should not be tight. It should be baggy, loose, yeah? Jazakumullah khair. I didn't have time to get there, but khushu' and intention are two sides of the same coin. Intention has to do with your belief in Allah. The more belief you have in Allah, the more belief the more you believe you're going to meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and this prayer connects you directly to Allah, that's intention. So the more khushu' you'll have. And have time to... But it was mentioned in the